Hey, I'm making you this quick video going over some of the B-Box options, and what I'm about to explain may sound a little complicated. I'm going to try to break it down as best as possible for someone who doesn't do web design, and if you get confused on some of it, hopefully you can just rewind the video and rewatch that part. Try to explain it as best I can and hope it makes sense. So because you're going to want to sell these B-Boxes, I know you said you wanted an individual tab, but it really needs to be on the actual store because you are wanting to sell it, and this is basically has all the options to be able to sell the products. So it really needs to be on the store. But what you sent me, when I upload that, the way this store is set up, it registers each thing as an individual product. So each thing that's on the store, it thinks it's its own product and not necessarily a package deal like this. And because of that, this just pops up like a picture. There's not really a way to select anything on here because it does just pop. It acts like a picture. All you can really do is just click on it. And even if you could select these each individual things, you'd have to have 4 flavor options for each one. And this store isn't really set up to do that because it registers each thing as an individual item. So because of that, it's a little bit harder, but there are a few more options. So if you want to consider these, I'm going to go over some of these options. One, because you can only choose one flavor per product, one thing you could do, instead of them picking out the stuff, you could prearrange the B boxes where you pick out whichever products you want to be in the B box. So that way you could have an almond scented B box, a citrus scented B box, a lavender scented B box, and have each one of these on the store. So I put one as an example, B box. So this would be an almond one. So that way each B box would be a different scent. So you could do it like this, where you can have 8 products, whatever products you want, and all almond scented. And so you could do that for each flavor. So that way they could pick, like I said, an all almond B box, an all citrus B box, an all lavender B box, and just have them as different B boxes on the online store. Okay, so that I could do no problem because all of them would be the same scent. You'd only have to choose one option for the scent. So here's another way you could do it is, in this way again, you prearrange the B box, whatever specific products you want in it. So like this, where you could just pick like 8 and then have them be able to choose which overall flavor they want. So here's all the products, and say they have the option for all almond, all citrus, and all lavender for whatever products are on here. So, and here's kind of another format you could do for the B boxes is have one like this where you choose 8 products, and have this be like standard B box, and then have another one maybe where it could be the deluxe B box where it has one of everything, and then they can choose the flavor they want. So like this one could be a standard one with 8 standard products, and then you choose a flavor for all the products, and then have a deluxe basket where they can choose one of everything and choose all almond, all citrus, all lavender, etc. So here's another little option you could do if you even want to do this. You can do a little surcharge for a certain scent. So if you wanted to charge an extra $2 for all lavender, you can do that. So I clicked lavender and it raised it $2, or however much you want. It can be all the same price, kind of up to you. But so that's a couple options you have, because the store isn't really formatted to be able to pick out certain things and then choose. Basically, if I were to do this, I would have to put each of these products individually on the online store for you to be able to choose the flavors. I'd have to include each one of these individually on the online store, which kind of defeats the whole point of a package deal. So with this format, it really wouldn't work. But like I said, your options are, you can have a B box with each scent, almond, lavender, pink, citrus bee box, and or you can do it this way where you have, like, the bee box standard and then the bee box deluxe, where with the bee box standard you would pick 8 products to put in there and then choose whatever flavor you wanted for the products. And then on the bee box deluxe, or whatever you wanted to call it, it could be one of everything, and then you can choose a common flavor. So I hope this makes sense. I hope I haven't left anything out. I know it's really confusing. It's just the way this online store is set up. It's set up to sell, like, for example, an individual product and not necessarily a whole package of products with different flavor options for each one. So I hope you can kind of see what I'm saying. But there are options. Just the only thing is you'd probably have to have for each bee box just a common flavor or common scent for each one. So like I said, bee box almond, bee box citrus, bee box pink, etc. So I hope this makes sense. Those are some of your options. I know it's super confusing. I'm confusing myself talking about it. So, but anyway, if you have any other questions or anything like that, let me know, and I'll just kind of let you pick what you want to do as far as these options. If you'd rather have, a bee box for each scent, or, like a standard bee box and a deluxe bee box. So, but anyway, let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.